Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So in this video, we're going to discuss the 10 things that you need to keep your business organized. Now, these 10 things are not listed in any particular order, but I definitely recommend all of these 10 things. So you definitely want to take down some notes. So if you want to know the 10 things that's necessary to keep your insurance business organized, then you definitely want to watch this video. First thing that you absolutely need is a client intake sheet. So a client intake sheet is just a sheet that keeps record of the things that is important that you need on that client. So I have a client intake sheet right here. Now I cannot show you the actual sheet. It's a real client, so I can't show you the sheet. So an example of some of the things that you want to have on your client intake sheet. Now this is a Medicare client. So of course your client intake sheet may be a little different than mine because our business can be a little different. You may sell other products and it may not be Medicare. So this is what I have for my Medicare client intake sheet. So I have the first name, the date of birth, phone number, carrier, so what insurance carrier they're on, the monthly premium, the effective date, the Medicare number, a list of their medications, their doctors, their address, and then I have an optional section for their social security number, email address. I have on my client intake sheet is a little section where I can keep notes, such as, oh, my client needs dentures. I need to help them find a dental plan as well. Or my client is low income, so let's talk about helping them apply for Medicaid, food stamps, or whatever the case may be. Just have a little note section. That way you can remember what you talked about with your client. So an intake sheet is so important to any business. The next thing you definitely want to have is a way to track your appointments. Whether you're tracking your appointments on paper or you're tracking it on a Google Calendar or even a CRM, and we're going to talk about a CRM as well. So you definitely want to track your appointments. You want to have it organized. You don't want to forget an appointment because you didn't write it down. So a way to track your appointments are so important. Like I said, you can have it on paper, you can have it on Google Calendar, you can even have it in a CRM. So you definitely need a way to track your appointments. Another thing that I highly recommend is that you have an appointment checkoff list. You definitely want to ask your FMO or your upline for an appointment checkoff list or create your own. What is a really good checkoff list? Well, I'll give you some ideas. So what your checkoff list is going to do is basically give you a guide, a step-by-step guide to walk you through your appointment. So let's talk about one of the first things you can put on your checkoff list, because some agents don't even know how to start. So one of the first things you can have on your checkoff list is as simple as how to introduce yourself. Now, you don't want your checkoff list to be too overwhelming and too wordy because then you won't use it. You want it to be simple points that you want to address during your appointment. So like number one could be how to introduce yourself. It could be something simple as, hi, my name is Patricia. I'm a local agent in the area. I'm here because you responded to a mailer that I sent out. You requested information about Medicare benefits. So I'm here to discuss your Medicare benefits and to see how I can assist you on helping you find a plan that best fits your needs. Now, I'm not here to change your doctors or change your hospital preference or anything like that. I'm just here to help you find a plan that meets your needs. So that is a simple introduction that you could have on your checkoff list. Your checkoff list definitely want to say things like, make sure you do your scope of appointment. Make sure you ask for the Medicare number. Make sure you ask for the doctors, hospital preferences, and medications. So those are the things that you want on your checkoff list to make sure that you are within the guidelines of your business and you're checking everything off as you go. So a checkoff list is very important. So you want to take that checkoff list and have it laminated so that way you will always have it. So yeah, create a checkoff list if you don't already have one. All right, so what else do I recommend? I recommend that you have your own business number. Now there's several ways you could do this. You could call your current phone line and ask for an additional line, so that way you have two phones. I don't really like carrying around a lot of phones. You could also use apps such as Ring Central. I use Nextivia. So definitely do your research and find a phone company that will help you grow your business. You can get a 1-800 number, you can get a local number, you can get an app where your current phone rings, but you know if it's a personal call or a business call, because the app will ring and it will show you that it's a business call. So either way, you definitely need a separate business number. So I recommend that you get a business line, and you can get a line for $20, $30 extra per month. So yeah, get you a business number. The next thing that I highly recommend is a CRM. Customer Relationship Management. It is so important to have a CRM. A CRM will actually help you make more money. It keeps you organized. You use a CRM, a Customer Relationship Management tool, to help you track your clients, to help you organize your business, to help you know what is your day-to-day task, and to remind you of those tasks, so that way you can keep up with your day-to-day and keep up with your clients, such as what's your client's birthdays, what's your client's Medicare number, what are your client's medications. So a CRM is very important to keep up with your business and help you keep your business organized. And like I said, having a CRM will actually help you make more money, so you don't forget important tasks, like you need to follow up with Mr. James. Maybe you need to talk to his wife about actually getting on a Medicare plan as well. So a CRM would definitely help you make more money. So let me give you 3 recommendations of a CRM. You definitely want to check out these CRMs and see what is best with helping you grow your business. You want a CRM that you can grow into, right? You want to make sure that you can have many clients on this CRM, and all the information you need can be tailored to that CRM, such as Medicare numbers and such. Okay, so here are the CRMs that I say you can go ahead and check out. So the first one, I'm going to list them by price. So the first one is Beacon by Zoho. That CRM is starting at $9 per month. The next one is Medicare Pro CRM at $35 per month. Now with Medicare Pro, it's geared for Medicare agents. An agency block is another CRM that you could try, and that one is starting at $70 per month. So check them out, do your research, and find one that best fits your business needs, such as, do you want to do email blasts? Do you want to keep up with your client's birthday, so that way you can send them a birthday card, etc., etc. So figure out what you want to do within your business and how you want your CRM to help your business, and pick a CRM that kind of meets those needs. What about the CRM that your agency or FMO provides? Well, that's a okay start. The problem with that is, if, God forbid, you decide to leave that agency or that FMO, now you have to transfer all of your information before you let them know that you want to leave. So it's just better to just keep your own separate CRM. And 9 times out of 10, your separate CRM would be a lot more detailed and more tailored. Once you're out of the system, chances are they're not going to give you access to the CRM. Another thing that I highly recommend, I would do this at the very first beginning, but you definitely want to do this 6 months in, 1 year in, when you're like, okay, this is what I want to do. You want to register your business, whether it's a LLC or a C corporated. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one to do. I'm a registered nurse and I'm an insurance agent. I have no business giving you tax advice or anything like that. So talk to your CPA about, you know, what's the best route for your business, whether it's a LLC or a C Corp, and you can actually register your business yourself via your state. You definitely want to register your business so that way you look like a business. So that's very important. Register your business for sure. Now let's talk about taxes. As I previously said, I'm a registered nurse and an insurance agent. I have no business telling you how to manage your taxes, but I am going to say that you definitely want to have a goal in mind and you want to track your taxes. I'm gonna say it again. Talk to a CPA, but definitely know the laws and rules when it comes to like how much taxes you need to set aside. So definitely do your research on your taxes, talk to a CPA, what have you, but don't forget about your taxes, okay? Speaking of paying your taxes, you definitely want to track your business expense. It goes hand in hand with paying your taxes. You track your business expense, it's going to help you in the long run, and when you track it, it's going to be so much easier when you do file your taxes. So what do you want to track? Here are some of the things that I track. I track my mileage, I track business lunches, dinners, business anything, okay? Phone bill, office supplies, the cost of my computer, the cost of my iPad. So I track all of that, the cost of leads, the cost of marketing. You definitely want to keep all of that stuff in order. How much it costs to do my business website, who did I pay, etc., etc. So keep your receipts and your invoices, so when it's time to do your taxes, it's easy peasy. You can keep track of your business expense by using tools and apps such as QuickBooks and Expensify. You can also use a spreadsheet. You can go ahead and use one particular credit card and just use that credit card for all your business expense, and all the records are there. So those are some examples of keeping track of your business expenses. Marketing. How do you want to market? Who do you want to market to? Who is your target audience? What's their demographics? Do you want to market locally, or do you want to market statewide, particular states, like whole United States? You kind of need to know who you want to target to, so that way you know what is your target audience and how you want to market. So let's give you a few examples. Say you want to market in your local area. So there's things that you need to do to market in your local area. Network with people in your community that also works with seniors in your area. Of course, I'm talking about Medicare agents. If you're a life insurance agent, there's other ways to market as well. Know your business, write down where you want to market, and have a checklist and hit those points. Such as, you know what, today I'm going to talk to the activity director at a assisted living facility, because I know that the clients there are on Medicare and it may need assistance. Or I'm going to market to a low income 55 plus community, apartment community, or whatever the case may be. I'm going to go talk to the office manager and ask them, how can I assist their residents and helping them with enrolling in healthcare plans, or even helping them with low income help, such as maybe helping them apply for food stamps, or helping them find a food pantry, or whatever. Bring resources to who you want to network with, so that way they can bring resources to you as well, as far as like you reaching out to their residents or to their clients. So that is a way to market in your community. You definitely want to also bring resources to who you're trying to market to. So yeah, write down a list of places that you want to market to and write down how you're going to target that market. And I gave you some ideas already, so do some homework, do some research, and definitely focus on marketing. Like I said, who's your target audience? Is it local? And if it's, you know, statewide, if it's statewide, then you definitely want to market on social media. How will they know you exist if you're not on social media? You can use social media to market your business, such as YouTube videos, such as Instagram, TikTok. There are so many ways to market on social media. You can even market on your personal Facebook page. So don't be afraid to market your business on social media. Now, the key thing I would say about social media, you need to bring value to your audience. It's not feeling like and sounding like and looking like an ad, but giving resources, giving people value, educating them on the topic that you're trying to sell them to. So education is very key to marketing to your audience, and that's how people will contact you. So how can you market in other states? So the first thing you want to do, you want to go to this website, NIPR.com. You want to go to the licensing center tab. You want to follow the instructions. You want to apply for a non-resident license. So for example, you live in Florida, but you also want to market in New York. First, you need to get a New York license, right? So you want to apply for a non-resident license in New York. Now, if you would like step-by-step instructions on how to apply for a non-resident license using this website, now to get the non-resident license, you do have to pay fees. Each state requires its own fees. If you would like for me to give you step-by-step instructions via video on how to do this, get this video to 1,000 likes and I will drop that video on how to get a non-resident license. Step-by-step, detailed instructions. So like this video. Alright, so the last thing today in this video is lead generation. So you cannot survive a business without lead generation. There are two ways to get leads, okay? So the first way is to pay for leads. The second way is to generate your own leads. Now, generating your own leads may be a little steady, slow growth, but it works. And you would get a better return if you do generate your own leads. So you definitely want to come up with a plan on how you're going to get your leads. Now, my favorite leads when it comes to purchasing leads are mailer, okay? I like mailer leads. But my long-term goal is to generate my own leads. There is so many ways to generate your own leads. The first thing you want to think about, like I said before, is who is your target audience? Where are your target audience? Are they on social media? Are they in your backyard? Who are you trying to target? And that's how you kind of determine how you want to generate your own leads. There's so many ways to generate your own leads. One thing I'm going to say, a little bit of everything works. Now, if you find that lead gen, right, and it works, then rinse and repeat. When that lead generation is no longer working, you have to know how to move. So you constantly researching how to generate new leads. Of course, you want referrals, but that do come with time. So what are some of the things that you can generate leads without buying leads or spending very little money on leads? Now, when you're generating leads on your own, it takes sweat equity, okay? So you either going to put your money into the game or you're going to put your hard work and your effort effort into the game. So what that means is you need to be out in your community. It takes a little bit of thinking, it takes a little bit of planning, and it actually execute that idea. Let me give you an idea that you can do. So for an example, you can go to a women's shelter, right? I'm just giving you an idea that, I don't know, maybe people are not thinking about. But anyways, you go to a women's shelter and talk to the resource manager or a social worker in that area, or whatever the case may be. Set up an appointment. Don't just say, hi, I'm an agent, I sell life insurance, here's my card. Don't do that. Set up an appointment, set up a meeting with them, sit down and talk to them, and talk about how you can help them and how they possibly can help you. It's not about what they could do for you, it's about what you can do for that organization. With that, you would naturally build relationships and they would naturally want to refer to you. So definitely go out there and think of ways that you can generate leads and do things what other people are not doing. And of course, you can mimic what is already invented. You don't always have to invent the wheel, right? So if you see someone doing something and it's successfully working for them, try it out. It won't hurt for you to try it out. So just think of ways to go out in your community and generate leads. You can go to clinics that is focused on low income and let them know, hey, I also do Obamacare. I can help your low income clients enroll in an Obamacare plan that your office takes. So think about those ways and build relationships to build leads into your community. And like I said, if you are doing it, you know, on a bigger scale, as far as like you want to reach further, like other states, then social media is definitely the way to go. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. The sun came out, so the lighting looks a little different. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you give this video a like, if this video gets to 1,000 likes, I would definitely do a step-by-step instruction video on how to apply for a non-resident license in another state. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and success to your business and your personal growth as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye. See you on the next one. Bye, guys.